In Matt Harding's world, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with kind of a wiggle. The viral video sensation behind Where the Hell is Matt has taken us around the world and taught us that deep down, everybody loves to dance.
I am alone in the woods.
Backpacking around the world.
Every little step.
26 years old, Matt Harding thought he was living his dream. And in 2003, when a friend suggested he do his so-called stupid dance on a busy street corner in Hanoi, Vietnam, Matt happily obliged. The idea caught on. From Moscow to Myanmar, the Bengal jungle to Bangkok, even atop Mount Kilimanjaro. By the end of 2005, Matt's dance video had become a YouTube favorite. But the party was just beginning.
Me dancing by myself, not that interesting. Other people doing different things all over the world, really, really interesting.
It began with children in Rwanda. Then, wherever Matt went, he brought the joy of dancing with him. Through 100 countries, an estimated 10,000 people joining in along the way. Now 35, and with over 80 million hits on YouTube, this globetrotting internet sensation has finally come home, where he saved the best dance for last.
Matt Harding is here with us in Studio 57. Good morning. That's your partner Melissa and your son Max.
Yeah, and I always get a little choked up when I see that.
I got choked up when I voiced that piece, when I went and watched that.
It's great stuff. The videos they're amazing. So you actually, we should sort of backtrack for a minute. So you gave some good history on how we got here. You have this new video out now in 2012, and it's dancing with not just you dancing. Not that your moves aren't fantastic.
They're amazing. I mean, they're good.
But they're impressive.
Yeah.
Almost Jeff Glor impressive. But you have now this cast of backup dancers, and that's really changed the way you do this.
Oh yeah, changed it a lot. Well, the first thing that changed with this one was actually learning how to dance. I've been for years and years doing the same this thing over and over again because it was all I knew how to do. But when I was making the 2008 video, I went to India and got this Bollywood dance troupe to dance with me. And they said, well, why don't you learn some of our moves? And that was the first time I'd even thought of that. And it was a lot of fun. And I thought, well, I thought I couldn't dance, but I can do this. And so I spent the last couple of years making this new video where I tried out different dances in each place.
Because it did seem like before it was sort of a run in place or something. Yeah, something Elaine-esque.
It's a little Elaine.
Right? But you feel like you're an expert now.
No, by no means.
Because we're not.
No. You don't do bests and you don't do favorites because you've been to so many different places, which is understandable. But what are, top 3 places that you want to take Max once he's old enough to do a little dancing elsewhere?
Yeah. Now when I travel, I'm sort of tucking away ideas for future trips I want to do. And I definitely would love to go back to Mongolia and do a horseback riding trip in Mongolia. There's some countries that just kind of click with me, and I think that's the way for everybody. You travel and different places click for different people. You find somewhere where you just think, there's just something for me here. I want to be here. So for me, it's places like Namibia, Mongolia, Myanmar, which you showed a few minutes ago. Yeah. Just places that are really fascinating to me.
Do you still get scared to dance any places? I mean, I know you were in North Korea recently.
Yeah, I was probably more nervous for that North Korea shot than anywhere else. That was pretty hair-raising for me because it's definitely.
Because you're not supposed to record, at least there.
Yeah, it's a little bit touchy. It's a little bit touchy. They'll let you take your camera, and it's not quite as closed off as it's made to seem. But yeah, they're pretty sensitive, and particularly that clip that's in the video. It was filmed on Kim Jong-il's birthday, what turned out to be his last birthday, and they have this big mass dance celebration.
It's nice that you danced for him on his birthday. Ultimately, I think one thing you talk about here is what you hope people take from this, because yes, it looks silly, and yes, you call it the stupid dance and whatever else, but there really is a message you hope people take from all this.
Yeah, I think it helps to remind people that we're all the same and we don't need to be so afraid of each other. To see somebody just acting silly and giggling and being goofy, it's very humanizing and just kind of, it reminds us of something that I think we all forget and want to be reminded of, and it makes you feel really good.
Nice to have you here, Matt.
Thank you.
Nice.
Happy trails, happy dancing. We look forward to more.
Thank you very much.
Matt Harding joining us this morning.